All right, all right. How's my pick three at a glance family doing today? This is Mo Money Terry coming back at you with the tutorial section of my pick three at a glance system. I do the strategies, how the numbers are falling, what numbers I think I might play, and I show the numbers and how a system, what numbers might be played for the rest of the year, could even be, and I show you what numbers I'm actually playing. Okay, this system works for all states because it works off the law of average, and it actually uses the 1,000 numbers that you need to look at to choose from to play with. All right, and the way I come up with the 1,000 numbers, and if you see in red, I said these 22 numbers changed my life. And they are 12 straight numbers that I use and 10, well, not save my life, but change my life. Might have something to do with saving my life. If I want a little, want a little change to stay from, to keep from going hungry. Okay, so let's look at it like that. All right, and here it is. These are the 12 straights. 102, 013, 014, 015, 016, 017, 018, 024, 025, 026, 027, and 037. Then on the doubles, that's the 12 straights. And then on the doubles, you have 001, you have 002, you have 003, you have 004, 005, 011, 022, 033, and 044, and triple zeros. And the system is based off the 1-1 rundown. That's the only rundown that you're going to need on all those 22 numbers. That's all you're going to have. And when you do the 1-1 rundown on those 22 numbers, you're going to have the 1,000 numbers. Okay, because if you take the 12 numbers straights at the top, and you do the 1-1 rundown on them, those 12 numbers is going to total 720 numbers. All right, by the six-way combination off of those 12 numbers. And then on the doubles, you're going to have 9 of them. They come, well, the doubles can come 3 different ways, and you're going to have 9 of them times 30, and that's going to be 270 numbers. And then that's 720, and that 270 going to equal 990 numbers, plus the 10 triples, I'm sorry, that can only come straight, gives you your total 1,000 numbers. And that's all based on it at a glance. Okay. So, and that's powerful when you plan 1,000 numbers, that you can look at a glance and see where all those 1,000 numbers are hitting. So when you get ready to pick your numbers based on the law of average, because all those numbers are going to rotate, and you'll be able to see at a glance how they're rotating. You'll even be able to see what numbers didn't fall that year, what numbers didn't fall that month. You'll see how they fell. You'll see how their opposites fell, which we call mirrors. And you'll be able to keep your pulse on the numbers. And that's how I've been able to win. So we're going to go through this as a tutorial part of the pick three at a glance strategy. So it works for all states, because all states, if they play in 3 numbers, they only got 1,000. And it works anywhere in the country that's playing pick 3. They can use this strategy, and all the time they have their pulse on the 1,000 numbers. Okay. And I always start with the number on evenings in Missouri that failed the day prior, to demonstrate how I come up with the system and the strategies that I use. Okay, so here we have the number that came out yesterday evening, which is 943. All right, in the evenings is what I track. I track midday. I track evening draws. All right, because I'm not a morning person for one. If you're a morning person, you track the midday draws. But I've been very successful with just the evening draws. It works either way because all the numbers are still going to rotate different, but you can still have your finger on the pulse of how the numbers are rotating and what columns they're coming off of at a glance. And all I use is the 1-1 rundown system, period, to create the system. And it works fairly well. Now, so I start with the today. Today is August the 9th. Okay, so I'll be here every day showing the system, showing the strategy, and showing the actual work down, how I do the pick 3 at a glance strategy. Okay, now 943 came in yesterday, July the 8th. July. Where did I get this July from? I am tripping, people. This brain here, boy. Do you believe I said July? Maybe I'm trying to go back in time. How about that? But that's August the 8th, okay? I don't know why I said July there. This is August the 8th. You know, I'm 70 years old, so y'all gonna have to keep up. And when Terry make a mistake, y'all gonna have to say, "Oh, I know Terry know that's August. He didn't mean July." But this here is always gonna be the date that the number came out on. All right. On the bottom here, I have the last time that number came out straight like that. All right. So y'all keep up with me. Keep me in line. All right. Now, where we going here, family? Like I said, the 943. Then last time it came out with my records, October the 17th, 2009. And that's right. I double checked that one. So, yep, ain't that something? So that's why I'm saying, if you're not tracking these numbers and seeing what they're doing, you've been playing this 943 for a long time. All right. Like I said, there's no strategy where you're going to hit the numbers the next day or figure out a system, find out what numbers is coming the next day. To me, I haven't been able to do it. I don't know nobody do it. I don't know nobody show it. And I don't know nobody can guarantee it. So me, I find a lot of strategy. I find the numbers to hold on to. And when they hit, I build a bucket list. And then I know where to get my numbers from. I pile up on those numbers that I know that I've hit and I know that's coming. And that's how I win. That's how I do it. Make it simple. Okay? That's how you do it. That's the only way I can see do it. I can see. I ain't seen nothing. You're going to pick out what number coming next day. You got 1,000 numbers, 360 days in the year, 65 days in the year. The odds is not for you to win, it's for you to lose. But you can win tracking the actual numbers and seeing how they follow. All right, but we're going to get more into that. We have, this is a straight. Straights come 6 different ways, and as usual, I always demonstrate that it can come 943, it come 934, 349, 394, 439, 9493. All right. Reason why we're doing this too and do the 1-1 rundown, we want to find out off of this pick 3 at a glance master sheet where this 943 is going to be on the master sheet. So let's do the 1-1 rundown. The reason I do the 1-1 rundown is simple and it's quick for both things. You ain't got to do a whole lot of adding in your head or subtracting one number from that number to this number. All you do with this 1-1 rundown, you do 9. And then you add 1 to each number. 1 to 9 is 10. 1 to 10 is 0. 1 to 10 is 1 to 9 is 10, but you don't use the 1, you use the 0. And that should be last time I need to say that, because once you do get 9, you just say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same number at the top, at the bottom. Same thing here. You're going 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same number at the top, at the bottom. That's when you stop. Same word here. You go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the 0. You go 1, 2, 3. There you go. Can't get no simpler than that. Now, what we want to do is where this 493 is at. These are the numbers I showed you earlier, and you want to know what column. You're going to make up columns of it, because these columns here is all the columns of the numbers up here that I gave you. And you're going to look for a number, these master, off the master sheet, what number it would be. So if you got and it's column 5. But it's going to, you go down here, you're looking for the 016. You're going to know your numbers. Once you do the 22 numbers, you probably have memorized them or be able to see them real quick. But here's the 610 right there. All right. But on the master sheet is, like I said, it's 016 and it's column 5. 016 column 5. But it's going to show as 349 on the master sheet. Master pick 3 at a glance sheet. All right, so we know that's column 5, and it's 610 here, but it's going, the master sheet has it 016. All right, and it's going to show up as 349. So we're going to go to the master sheet now. All right, we go to column 5. Here's 016, and there it is, 349. So right here, I started this sheet in June. All right. So from June to July, to August now, we can see that 349 hit twice. Okay. That's powerful, because at a glance you already know how many times the number hit. Okay. I usually circle it the first time it comes, then I start putting the check marks behind them when they come. But that's powerful, because you know at a glance where your numbers are. All right. So you said you check it off, bam. Pretty much you know where your numbers at. Now, like I said, what's so powerful about this here is that you have 12 numbers, and right here with the 6-way combination is 720 numbers. Because of the 6-way combination. Like I explained to you earlier, with the doubles, you got 9 plus the straight is 10. You got 270 numbers. All right. And then with the triples, you got the 10 numbers. That makes 990 numbers plus 10 give you 1,000 numbers. 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000 odds. Ain't gonna never change. 1 in 1,000 odds ain't gonna never change. Pick-3 at a glance system is based off the law of average, and the numbers rotating. Just like I showed you about the 439 having to rotate. All of them, all 6 ways, they all got to rotate. And as a system through their rotation, you'll be able to follow them. And not only that, like I said, these 1,000 numbers can take 3 to 4 years to rotate out. Depending on where you start at, whatever system you use, with them same numbers coming out again or repeating numbers and stuff like that, it could take almost 4 years if you start tracking for the numbers come out. That's why it's important for you to track your own numbers in your own state, track your own midday and your own evening, because all of them going to rotate different. And if you're not tracking, you're playing a loser's game or you're playing for fun. 1 or 2. That's the only way I can figure. You're either playing a loser's game or you're playing for fun. It's got to be 1 or 2. Because you ain't looking to plan to win if you ain't tracking these, way I got it, these easy 1,000 numbers at a glance. All right. And then the beauty of this, I do a yearly sheet like we're doing here now, starting with June. But, normally I would start a whole new sheet from January. I just started this on YouTube in June. I was going to wait, but COVID has taught me not to wait on nothing, because we don't know what tomorrow going to bring. So I brought it on. I started June, and I said, if everybody, you can track. If you don't do nothing today and you don't want to go back to January or nothing, just take these numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on them, and start right there with me and learning the system. That's all you got to do. Just learn the system. Even with the system, whatever system you're using right now, I guarantee you, this is going to open your eyes. Just this simple sheet alone. And that ain't including the other stuff I know. Okay? I ain't going to include it. All right? So, and you got to look at, like I said, play them to the company, make that money up. If you tracking these columns, I got this as a monthly sheet, and I got a yearly sheet. That at the end of the year, I can see at a glance what numbers fail, how they fail, what column they fail off of, stuff like, well, not really the column, because the column's going to be on your monthly sheet. But at the yearly, I can see what numbers failed or didn't fall at a glance. All right. But you still have them in a column too to look at. All right. So, and then here, what I'm looking for if say one of the columns didn't fall for 3 months, I usually look up to 2 months. I start looking for my numbers that I might pull off that column. Now 90 days, I'm definitely looking at it. And 120 days, I haven't seen too many columns take 4 months, but they definitely will take 3 months. That's why I say you got to play them till they come and make that money, y'all, because any numbers you're going to play could take us 60 days, whatever. But the way they get us is everybody trying to figure out that magic pill or that magic formula that's going to show you out of those 1,000 numbers what number coming the next day. We ain't found it yet. And I ain't going to say it can't be done, but I know it ain't set up to be done, that's for sure. It ain't set up to be done. So the best thing to do is to track the numbers. So, but if you got a column, you ain't looking at just 10 numbers here when you track it. You're looking at 60 numbers. So that's 60 numbers at a glance you got to hold on that you know ain't nothing fell off of in 2 months or 3 months. So quite naturally, when you hit, instead of trying to figure out just what numbers come the next day, you already know ain't nothing came off these in 6 months. 3 months, 3 months or 4 months in any column like that. So that's how powerful this is. Another thing that I like about this with the 1-1 rundown, let's go to the, you got what they call the mirror system inlined in here too. Let's say mirror is considered the opposite number of the number you was playing. And the way they came up with that, I guess people want to know, well, what number, if I'm playing 1, 2, 3, what's going to be the opposite number of that number? Because a lot of people like to play the mirror of that number thinking that it'll come in. And sometimes it does, because by law of average, it works like that. But most people don't know why. They just play it. But this is telling you why. I'm going to tell you why. Okay, here's the mirroring system. They've set up this grid here like this. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. Say you were playing 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 came in. They just played the opposite number of what you were playing. Or if you wanted to play 1, 2, 3 and you wanted to play the opposite of it too, you would play the 6, 7, 8 also with that number. In case the opposite number of the number you're playing come in. Because they notice that the lottery will do that. But they do that because the numbers are going to cross paths. It's nothing but 1,000 numbers. That's why I set it up so you can track all 1,000 at any time. And on this picture at a glance here, and so that's all it is. If you're playing 3, 4, 5, and 8, 9, 0 come in, they just played your opposite number. All the numbers are opposite. That's all. That's simple. That's why I want to leave it there, because mirroring is easy and simple, because all that is included in this rundown. The reason why, all 1,000 numbers are here. Okay, just like the 3, 4, 9 came in. If you wanted to play the opposite number of that 3, 4, 9, it would be 8, 9, 4 at a glance. So you can already tell that from June to August now, the number and its opposite has already fallen off that column. Off any of these columns, you can tell that. In the same way with any of the doubles, you can tell if the number and its opposite fell. Okay? At any time. And that's powerful. At a glance, you automatically know if it falls. And then if it hasn't failed, if the number and its opposite hasn't failed, that's probably a good pair of numbers to play. Because by law of average, one of them going to show up. But you know why you playing it. Because it ain't failed. And it's been 3 months since that column failed. So the opposite and the number and its opposite mate hasn't failed. Okay? That's how I look at it. That's what I look for. I look for those off my column. I look for how long the column hasn't failed. So when my daily number hit, I know where to go and look to get my next numbers from. Or to put in my bucket list as numbers to play when I do hit. Okay? That's the strategy. It's a simple strategy. Only 1,000 numbers to track, 1,000 numbers to look at, all on one single sheet. And you don't need no big board or nothing like this like I got. I just put this. I just got this board for this PICK-3 for this channel to do. And all I did when I was doing it, I took a piece of paper out because I started on paper, and I wrote the numbers here. I don't know how. Don't I can't tell you how I came up with this. It must have been one of my genius moments or something. I don't know, but anyway, what happened? I wrote these numbers out because I was trying to figure out. I knew it had to be a better way. I said, got to be a better way because I wasn't hitting nothing. I mean, I was like, what is crazy? I was chasing numbers like a wild man, chasing like a dog, chasing my tail. I was running across the water, playing over there, running over here, playing over there. I was almost a nutcase. So then I say, now I'm do this system. I'll put this system together myself. I was doing the tic-tac-toes. I was doing the mirrors. I was doing the grids. I was doing the date sums. I was doing everything. Came up with this. So I put these together, and I realized I didn't need to do all that because once I look at this, everything was right there. Everything was right there because I was looking at all 1,000 numbers, and the 1,000 numbers couldn't do nothing without me knowing them. That was the deal. That was to wake me up. But what more woke me up, while I was tracking these from month to month and doing my yearly sheet, I used to just start over from scratch, forget all about what happened the year before, and then I'd start tracking the numbers again without even tripping about what happened the year before. Then as I was doing it, I realized that a lot of the numbers that didn't fall the year before was hitting the next year. I'm like, that's what's happening. So that was the light bulb time. That was my light bulb moment. And that's when I started making sure I tracked all the numbers that didn't fall the year before into my next year's. And that's when I could see that it takes almost 3 to 4 years for all those numbers to rotate. And that's when I started really hitting. And I realized most of my I guess you can call them good months. Well, they're good months. Is turned out to be November, December, and January. Because I was playing the numbers that wasn't left, and I could see if what opposite numbers hadn't failed. I could play those. I can play the doubles. I could see how the doubles was falling, didn't fall right, or how they fell together or didn't fall together. All at a glance on one sheet. If you don't do nothing, start the day, make this sheet out, and just follow along. That's all you got to do. Make it out on a sheet of paper. Just make it out. Just write the numbers down, do the 1-1 rundown. Going to take you all over maybe 30 minutes is that. And like the 1-1 rundown I just showed you, and then just start tracking. You can follow me, but use your own state numbers, I would guess. Because it's all the same. Just follow me, but use your state numbers and how they're hitting, and follow my strategies. Okay? Now, or the midday or evening, whatever you're playing or how you're playing. Some states only got 1 draws. Some states got 4 draws, like Texas. And that's what I would do. And then what I do, this strategy number 1, I call this, forgive me y'all, my baby. Because this started the whole program for me. This was the eye-opener. Then I said it had to be other better ways. Yeah, strategy number 1. And this here is strategy number 2. It works like off a glance also. All right. Once I got that one down, I say, well, I need to track the pairs to see how the pairs are falling. So I came up with this here. I guess it's a right angle, triangle, whatever you call it, Is it a right angle, y'all? What that would be? Somebody put a comment in and tell me what that is. But that's what I came up with. And then, like, the 9-4-3 fail, okay, I tried the pairs. I put the 3-4. I check it off. I put the 49. I check it off. And I do the 39. Check it off. And at the end of the month, this is a monthly strategy. At the end of the month, whatever pairs are left, I just mark them off and carry them over each month. I do this every month. And whatever pair is left, if it's a 90-day pair, I'm putting that in my bucket list to play when I hit. because I'm gonna do the rundown on it. We just hit 3 pairs that were past 60 days, and in this month, and I'm gonna use the 23 as example pair. And what I did, I took 50, when I hit some couple of numbers last month. I took that 23 pair out of my bucket list, and I did a rundown on it, and I ran it down. I ran it 230, 231, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237, 238, 239, and I hit twice on it this month already, because 329 came out and 325 came out. So that's how it works. And then here is strategy number 3. And what I did with this one is I said, okay, I think it was thinking about code numbers or something. And when I was doing my playing, I say, man, if a number is left out, where would I play that number at? And then it dawned on me, okay, let's do, I guess you can call this a grid. I saw a rundown or whatever grid. I did numbers and ran them down from 1 to 2 to 9, just like they do on the lottery, 0 to 9. And so I start like the 943. What I do, I hit the 9 in the first place, the 4 in the middle, and the 3 on the end. All right. So I would know. So the way that this works, and it's done monthly. If say I was playing 1, 2, 3, and let's say the 2 didn't fall in end of the month, which it hasn't. Last month 2. That's why I'm using this 2. Last month, in July, 2 did not fall in the first spot. Okay, so I know that already. So that might be important to some of my Missouri players to look at it. And now, if I'm playing 1, 2, 3, I'm definitely gonna play it 2, 3, 1 or 2, 1, 3, because that 2 might fall in that spot with my numbers, and I'm playing 50 cents straight, probably both of them, and then play the 1, 2, 3 straight box. So I get in Missouri, you'll get that's $350. Okay. Yeah. And that's how I play that one. That's strategy number 3. Then here is strategy number 4, and that's strategy number 4. So that's what I do. It's the pairs, front pairs and back pairs. Not like the pairs, but I want to know what front pair and back pairs. This is a yearly strategy that I do, and I use it all year. So I track the front pairs and back pairs. So like the 9, 4, 3 that fell, front pair, all these numbers are the same, top and bottom. So I mark off the 9, 4 right here, and I mark off the 4, 3 for the back pair. That's powerful. You're gonna see a lot of stuff when you start doing that, because if you're tracking them pairs, you're gonna get pairs left. I'll give a sample again. The 09 front pair didn't fall last year, and the 90 back pair didn't fall, and I knew the 900 off the master sheet over there. Strategy number 1 didn't fall all year, so I started carrying 090, and I hit it. Yeah, I hit it just like that. Okay, because you know by law average, that's what we're playing with. It had to come. It had to. The 09 something had to fall. Okay. All right, and the 900 more than likely was gonna fall. Here is strategy number 5. All right, and what I did, I took all the doubles. And put them in mirrored form or opposite form, the opposite of each other. Okay, so at a glance, I could see what double and its opposite didn't fall. So let's go to the. I'm gonna use the because it's low. I'll use the 339, because the opposite of the 339 is 884, and the 993 is 448. Okay, And so what I do is I track those to find out if the say the 884 and the 448 didn't play all year, I'm looking at the carry over to it, to the next year. Or say the whole column didn't fall, I'll take the whole column over to look at it for the year too. Or like again, if it's opposite didn't fall, say the 993 here and the 448 didn't fall, I'm looking at those to play because this opposite more likely it's going to fall. And that's why I do that. And most of the time, I think you might have, from me doing this all this time, you might have maybe 2 or 3 of these columns that won't fall throughout the whole year. Okay? So you look at, to carry those over, look at them. All right? And then you want to match up the pairs with it. Say the 339 and the didn't call 339 didn't fall, and you see that the back pair of the 339 didn't fall all year either. You definitely want to play 339. You definitely want to play 339. That's how I look at it. Or the 33 front didn't fall. You definitely want to play 339 again because 33 front didn't fall. See what I'm saying? Tracking the numbers at a glance. You'll start putting it all together. And then here's the calendar for the month of August. See the red there so far? Those are all we hit in one form or the other. All the red here is the 3-2 pair. Remember I was telling you about it? Hadn't failed. And then the 3-2-5 pair. We had the 3-5 that hadn't failed in 70 days. And the 2-3 was almost 100 days. And they bought them both together. That's how you'll learn how to match them up. I hit both of them. So this month already. And I ain't gonna talk about last month. Last month was good too, even better so far. So, but that's pretty much it, family. For my new subscribers, thank you for being with us today. And I look forward to you coming back. And for the viewers, I'd kind of appreciate it if you subscribe. It'll help me get to 1,000. Like I say, I like giving my best and doing my best. And I think 1,000 is the beginner of being a best in the start of YouTube world. So that's what I'd like to do. But, I ain't mad at you if you don't subscribe. I'm just here to try to help you win the money and do what you do. And if you need me, you can call me. Like I always say, I'm Mo Money Terry, St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. You get that? Y'all get that? And my phone number 314-260-9801. You can call me and leave a message. And I'm here to help you win money. That's all I'm here to do. Because they got plenty of it, and I'm retired, and I got plenty of time to help you. So, and I think this way we'll help each other. And like I said, if you just would hit the subscribe button for me, I got over 30,000 viewers now in 2 months and 400 subscribers. So it's a little off level to me, but like I said, I'm here to do it. I'm doing it because I love it, because this is my baby, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm kind of proud of this system because I know it's going to help a lot of people. I know it is. Ain't no doubt in my mind. And some people are going to be hitting real straight numbers real hard too. All right. Love, peace. Play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. God bless. Okay, I don't know why I'm playing with this tripod. I should just move it out the way, shouldn't I? Don't that make sense, y'all? But this ain't easy. This is hard work. Well, it ain't hard to me because I'm loving it. Hey, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Be blessed.